Hey everyone, it's Sarah and I am here with another layout using my April and May hip kits that I have put together, and I'm using it all together. And this is layout number 7. Oh my goodness, number 7, guys. And I still have so much product to work with. Oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to take me a while to get through it, but I'm very happy with how everything is coming together. So I decided I'm going to be doing a layout about beer. So yeah, cheers. Anyone want to cheers with me? I was kind of scrolling through my pictures and realized I had taken just, some pictures of the beer that I'm enjoying, and I put them on Instagram or something. And I kind of noticed a trend that I like fruity beers, kind of, like different flavors and either fruity or citrus or something like that. I enjoy regular beer too, but my go-tos are, just kind of something else a little added in there. So I'm going through my paper trying to figure out what in the world I'm going to use, and I want to use this large chevron from Amy Tangerine. I just really like it, and the colors go well with what's in my pictures. I have some greens and some pinks and things like that, so it goes well. And I'm also going to use that background paper there is from Pink Paisley from their Citrus Bliss line, and it's like a notebook ledger type, so it's a good neutral to complement the really bold chevron there. So I picked a few scraps of papers that I have sitting here, and I'm just kind of layering them up and see how I'm going to make them work. So I have this Citrus Bliss one that looks like the insides of lemons, and that's perfect because I'm talking about citrusy beer. So, and I'm going to use just a couple little strips that I have left over from some of my other layouts. So I'm going to get the spacing done here. Getting all my branding strips cut off, all that good stuff. And I had written down, I'd made a tiny little sketch on what I thought I wanted to do, and I just wanted to reference it real quick, just to make sure I was on track. It looks like my camera might be a little bit off on the angle. You can kind of see, like on the lower right-hand side, you can see the edge of my desk. So sorry about that. At least the layout looks kind of straight. You can see everything, but I didn't realize that at the time. Okay, so I'm back in my pictures. I'm putting them in a row and putting it on some white cardstock, and I'm going to do a very thin border, but I need them to separate from the chevron there. So, and I'm going to outline. I'm going to outline this. I'm going to outline all my layers and all that good stuff because I do have quite a few different patterns going on. So I want to make sure I want them to kind of, go together. And that one, the little blue one there, was already outlined from a previous layout, and I ended up not using it. So I outline everything else while I'm at it. This is a nice chevron from Webster's Pages that I really love. That was a scrap. And the blue one that I had already outlined previously was from Citrus Bliss as well. So get all this outlined. And this green is from Webster's Pages as well. And I loved that paper, and I think I'm almost done. I might have one more strip left. I'm not 100% sure. I need to double check, but I either have one more strip or I don't have any more. That might have been the last one. So, and then this one is wood grain. I'm not sure who makes that one. It was a very small strip. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my pictures down and start getting my stuff layered down here. And I almost put it on the wrong side. I was like, this is not the side I wanted to use, Sarah. Okay, so let me talk about the pictures while I'm putting all these down. So yeah, these are just pictures of beers that I have enjoyed recently. Starting from the left, that is Shiner Prickly Pear, and that is really good. I haven't actually seen it since, though. We got it at Walmart. Randomly, my husband and I were just kind of looking for something, and I was like, look, Prickly Pear, and he's like, yeah, grab it. And it was really good. Even he enjoyed it, and he's kind of a beer snob. Like, he's really picky about beer, but he actually really liked it, too. And then in the center, I took a picture of a 6-pack that I got, and it is Michelob Ultra, cactus lime or lime cactus, something like that. Lime and cactus, I know that for sure. And that is really, really good as well. And then the one on the right-hand side is Shock Top Honey Crisp Apple, which is my absolute favorite. That is my go-to. Like when I go to buy beer, that's usually what I get, unless I'm in the mood to try something different, but that's usually what I go for. That is my absolute favorite beer on the planet. I'm enjoying one right now. If I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I'm enjoying one right now. Okay, so I put a little circle cut punch. I punched that from a pattern paper from the Citrus Bliss line from Pink Paisley, and it says Citrus Twist on it, so I thought that went really well with all the other stuff. So I used my 2-inch punch and I punched that out and stuck it on top there. And then I'm working on my title. So my title is going to be I Like the Sweet Stuff. And that's just, you know, because I like the sweet beer. I could have put citrus, but I actually wanted to use this sweet word here from this Maggie Holmes chipboard sheet. So I wanted to use this as it. So I think it goes fine, and you know, it's sweet. Some of it's sweet. The apple's definitely sweet. So. And then the other thickers are called Adorn, and those are a black foam thicker that I love. Those are probably my favorite ones right now because they're nice and tall and skinny. And because of that, they fit more onto the packaging. So it's nice because you kind of get more for your money on that. Okay, so I'm also using this chipboard from the from that Celebrate sheet there, and I think that says, I don't know. Let me see. I have it right here. It says "Oh Happy Day" on it. It's a nice little banner. And I'm going through the other embellishments to see what else I want to use here. I'm going to use one of these wood veneers. It says "You Are Sweet." I'm going to stick it right up there. And I'm kind of just going through everything else to see what else I want to use. I'm going to pull a couple little citrus elements here that I still have from the Citrus Bliss line. This is the die cut pack from Pink Paisley. So I pulled out a couple little citrusy things. And I pull out that cool little transparent drink, but I end up taking it off because I find another one and I kind of think I might want to save it for like to use both on one, if that makes sense. Like use them both on one layout instead of on here. So, and it didn't really necessarily go because they weren't beer bottles. It was like a lemonade or something. So I'll save it for something better. I did pull out that pineapple and it says "You Are a Fun Apple." And I'm going to put that next to the apple one because hello. And I also put a little puffy banner up next to the beer. It says #1 on it. And that's from Evalicious. That's from a few kits ago, but I keep everything together. So it actually ended up going really well. It's green, so it goes well. And it's pointing to my #1 favorite beer. So I thought that was a nice little touch there. And I pulled out the little journaling tag there. And I believe that's from Amy Tangerine, I want to say. I think that's from that die cut pack. And I'm going to cut it down a little bit, but that's where I'm going to do my journaling. And I'm going to stick it there, but I'm going to cut it down a tiny bit because I didn't want it to go all the way to the end, to the edge of the layout. And it says, here's the story on it. So I'm just going to journal about how I have discovered that I like fruity beers. And I do not apologize for it. I do not. I enjoy it. It's delicious. And yeah. Anyone else? I've scrapbooked about wine before. Does anyone else scrapbook about alcohol besides me? Am I the only one? I don't think I am. I've seen other pages, but just tell me I'm not alone, please. It's okay. I'm not ashamed of it. I enjoy my alcohol every once in a while. And so now I'm deciding I want something up here on the top because it's looking a little bit bare. So I'm going to take this piece of pattern paper that is from, I think that's from last month's kit, and I believe that is a crepe paper. I believe that's a crepe paper, piece of paper. It's a scrap, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive it's crepe paper. I think it's from their confetti line. And I'm outlining that, cut it into a banner as well to kind of go along with the lemon paper, and I'm going to stick that up here, and I think that adds just a nice little extra touch there. And since I added kind of that blue color, I decided I'm going to add some of this Maggie Holmes sequence as well. So that'll tie in with the blue that's in those polka dots up there. I'm going to go ahead and get all the rest of this stuff stuck down here. These two little lemon cuts here are from Pink Paisley as well, so I put those there. And I'm kind of sprinkling the sequence. I'm like, I'm just gonna go with it, and I'm just gonna put them wherever they land, and I can't do it. I have to move them around. I have to make it look like organized chaos. I don't know. I try to be a little more free with my stuff, but sometimes I just, I can't do it. So I'm using my quick dry adhesive to get this sequence here stuck down. And I've had a few people ask me about my fine line bottles and where I got it. I got mine personally at Hobby Lobby in the section where they sell model cars and planes and stuff. It's in their tool section. You can also get them on Amazon. So if you don't have a Hobby Lobby near you, check Amazon as well. You can buy them in packs of 2, and they're fairly cheap. So I have not looked at Michael's or Joann's because I do not have either one of those in my town. So I do not know if they carry them or not. And that's going to complete my layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I will be back again soon with some more hip kit layouts for you. Thanks guys. Have a great day. Bye.